What's going on, everybody? You know, there's one thing I personally find exciting about an e-bike, and that's when it has a really strong pull off the line. When you hit the throttle and it takes off like crazy, I think that's awesome. So I'm always looking for those kind of bikes, and if you're like me, you're gonna like this video because we took out 4 of the quickest bikes in my garage and put them side by side for some drag racing. Normally I do this with my dad when he's in town, but my friend Craig was visiting, so he was kind enough to strap on the GoPro camera and be in the lane next to me and ride these bikes and experience these bikes. So today I'm going to show you, out of these 4, who is the quickest. Should be fun, and then there'll be one bonus drag race at the end. So let's get started. All right, before I show you the footage, let me show you the bikes that'll be in this video. These are the 4 quickest I got in the garage right now. I've had some other fast bikes off the line, like the Amp Rides, that Volt bike. That thing was pretty strong off the line. You could lift a front wheel in the air on that thing. But unfortunately, that one had to get shipped back. This is what's in the garage currently, and the ones we matched up for this video. The fabulous Road Warrior, the all-wheel drive XT 60 volt version. So we've got 60 volt battery and dual 750 watt motors. We have the wired Freedom, again 60 volt battery on this, a 40 amp controller, and a rear hub motor that peaks well over 2,000 watts. Very strong bike, good pull off the line. The fabulous Havoc X2, dual 750 watt motors, and again a 60 volt battery system on this one. And last but not least, this is my custom bike. This is one that I built. You can't buy this at a store. This is a homemade bike, and it's built specifically to do this. Built to be as fast as it can possibly be off the line. This is my drag race e-bike. Does that sport exist? I'm going to invent that. But it's got dual 750 motors, dual 52 volt batteries, and dual 35 amp controllers, one of which has the shunt mod done to it to allow for a little bit more power. So this bike is no joke. No store-bought e-bike has even come close to beating that one yet. And we'll see if that holds true in this video or not. And again, I got a fun little bonus one at the end for you, but let's check it out and see what happened and see if it's gonna turn out the way you think. All right, drag race time. We got the wired bike versus the fabulous Road Warrior. It's gonna be a good race. I'm not sure who's gonna win this. Dual motor bike versus single motor bike. One's got like a 2,000 watt motor, the wired bike. The one I'm on's got dual 750s. And I've got my friend, Krager, helping me out. So we're gonna drag race here. Are you ready? What's your prediction? You've ridden both of these bikes. Which one's gonna win?
I think the wired bike is gonna blow your doors off.
You think that's got it? I'm gonna say that I think the wired bike's gonna win as well. But I think it's going to be somewhat close.
I have 2 meters here that give me a little wind resistance, but we're good. This is the last time in this video you'll see Brian in front of us. Okay, I want to say 3, 2, 1, we go on go.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, that's close. Holy cow. That's really close. Oh, it's going to win. Oh, yeah, that was dead even. Wow. Wow. Dead even. I think I edged you out.
Huh?
I think I edged you out a little bit there.
At the very end?
Yeah.
I couldn't
really. You were racing
tell.
to the sewer grate, right?
Yeah, it was pretty close. The one up there. Yeah.
Oh, I was going by this one right here in the curve.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Not this one is all I was saying.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know, it was pretty close.
Want to do it again?
Sure.
All right, we're going to switch lanes.
Yeah.
All right, let's try that again. Now, it should also be noted you're about 10 pounds heavier.
Okay, or 20.
Well, 17 pounds actually, right?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Okay,
all right.
Same thing. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Wow. Yeah, you get me off the line a little. This is dead heat though. We got traffic, we had to abort.
I didn't want to keep going with that guy.
Yeah. But yeah, you're faster off the line, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But this thing catches you. One more. This is going to be hard on video because neither one of us is pulling far enough ahead to see.
Okay, ready? We'll go back up to your street.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Got a better start on me that time.
Yeah, but you got a little more speed.
Catching them though, on the top end, this bike catches them. Now we're dead even. Like,
Got it.
this bike has a higher top end. Yeah, I catch you on the big end.
And you caught me in both directions too.
Yeah.
Like
this one is a touch faster on the like top speed,
no,
like
hold
a
on.
mile.
Let's switch bikes
You want to see? Oh, that's a good idea. That is a great idea.
to check on the weight.
To see if how much the weight matters. 17 pounds, does that make a difference here? I bet it does make a little difference. I'm gonna really pull the head off the line, I bet now.
You probably will. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm ahead a little there. Oh yeah, much bigger difference. He's reeling me in though, he's gaining on me. Yeah, he definitely gains on me and reels me in at the end. This one's harder pull off the line.
I was catching ya.
It's a torqueier pull.
I was making up ground at the end. I was going 36.5.
I was only going like 33 maybe.
And you had it all the way.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is 10% faster bike. Cool.
Interesting. But they're very evenly matched.
Yeah.
Very. Just they deliver their power in different ways.
You just need a smaller jockey.
Because even when I hit the throttle there, the front wheel came up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I was leaning back a little, so you can really, like, yeah.
Do you want to do that again?
It's got a torquey. It's so much torqueier than that one. All right, now we're gonna run the fabulous Havoc X2 versus the wired bike. This bike has a lot of torque off the line. Dual motors again. My handlebars are crooked, what the heck? Hopefully they're not loose. This one's gonna pull really hard off the line, but it has no top end speed because the programming. This is a prototype bike, so it stops at like 26 miles an hour. I can't go any faster than that. Okay, so on this bike,
Hold on.
being that it's a prototype,
Yeah.
they've got it deprogrammed in the screen, so it can only go 26 miles an hour.
Okay.
So it'll get there real quick, but then it'll just fall flat on its face.
Okay.
So this will be a shorter race. We can go like where my street is.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready, sir. Are you ready? All right, you're counting down?
Yeah. We'll do 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Definitely way stronger pull, but there's top speed. That destroyed you.
The first half of it.
Yeah.
I let off the throttle before we got to finish.
The production models are supposed to go like 34. This one, they capped it at
But
26.
I actually turned my chest a little bit because I don't know how wide this is, but you were far enough ahead of me where I actually turned to.
All right, let me give folks a shot of these bikes. We got the fabulous Havoc, got the wired Freedom. There you go. You want to switch them, or do you want
Sure.
to ride that one?
Switch.
I switch. All right. It's in dual motor, so caution yourself. Hold the brakes.
3, 2, 1, go.
That thing's just so torquey off the line, it's crazy. But then he hit his max speed, so.
Jeez.
Yeah. That thing's crazy. That's the torqueyest bike I've ever been on, that Havoc X2. It's almost dangerous. It's so crazy.
It is dangerous.
All right. Havoc X2 by Fabulous is definitely the torqueyest, fastest bike off the line in the garage. It gets its shot at Citizen. It's earned its shot. See if it can hang with this. All right. We got the Havoc X2. Gets its shot. It's earned its shot at the Citizen bike. We'll see. It's going to be probably one of the closer contests. I still think I win.
We'll see.
I still think Citizen's got it. We shall find out. You gonna count us down?
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
Goodbye. Not even close. Not even close.
Who won?
Right? Do a quick launch so I can see the takeoff speed.
You ready? 3, 2.
That thing's quick off the line, but this thing's quicker. Having separate controllers, separate batteries and everything, this bike is a killer. This bike is a killer. That's probably the quickest production bike I can think of off the line, and it didn't come close to this one. I can hawk them down at any point. All right, we got the matchup everybody wants to see. I'm on the Jetson Bolt, and Craig is riding the electric Light. Both of these bikes have like a 300 watt motor. Actually, I think this Jetson might be 350. But the difference is this tiny little bike I'm on is a 36 volt system. That one's a 48.
This is the clip you want.
This is what everyone came to see.
That's what you should lead with.
What? They're both 300 watt-ish, I think. So I'm the lighter guy, so I'll ride the smaller bike.
Okay.
We'll see. They both go, well, this one goes like 15 miles an hour, I think. Yeah, it's super, super light. They're both really light.
Pretty light.
Very light. All right, here we go. I think you're gonna win this one, but that's okay.
You do think so?
Oh yeah, that one's got more juice in it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Wow, it's closer than I thought it was gonna be.
Come on.
I can't. I'm out. That's top speed on this. This I think goes 15. The electric light goes 20. So we went on that one. All right, this time I'm gonna pedal. I got you.
And am I gonna pedal too?
No.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh, the front wheel came in the air. Yeah, winning.
That's your best content of the day. Let's pedal up the hill. Let's see it.
All right, well, let's see, tell the people. You had a chance to ride every bike in this garage today.
Yes.
Which one did you like the most?
My favorite bike overall was this one.
The Aventon Adventure.
It was the right mix of feeling like a bike, but also like a motorcycle. These boys were kind of big.
The Hemi
And I've never
Cobra.
been on a motorcycle, so those were a little big for me.
Hemi Cobra and Hemi Zebra. Or too bulky, too big.
This one's too zippy. I'm a little more slow motion. Too much fun for me.
The Havoc X2, crazy, yes.
This was also a nice bike. I like this one a lot too.
The Wired Freedom. I think you like the Fabulous, the Road Warrior, right?
Oh, yeah. I did. This one had the front wheel drive too, which
Yes.
I've never felt before. And it was pretty cool. Pretty cool, but no match for a Citizen Cycle.
No, it's pretty hard to match the Citizen 4.0. The custom built, it's hard to beat. Hard to beat. No one's come close yet. Even that crazy Havoc still can't get it off the line. All right, well, there you have it. Were you surprised by any of those results? I gotta say, there was two surprises for me. And the first was just how evenly the Road Warrior and the Wired bike were matched. They were very similar accelerations in these drag races. I would have to give the nod, if we're talking about just hardest pull off the line, I got to go with Wired, giving a little bit harder pull off the line, and then the Fabulous just runs it down on the top end. So between these two bikes, it's really going to be determined by how far you're going. The longer the race, the stronger the Fabulous is going to be. The shorter the race, the Wired is probably going to be the winner. Those were very, very evenly matched bikes. They put their power to the ground a lot differently. You know, this, if you're leaning back on the seat at all, you can kind of lift the front wheel in the air when you hit the throttle. Just a big, huge, strong, torquey rear motor. It's the hang tie motor that's got the metal gears inside it. The planetary gears are not nylon. They got like metal on the outsides to handle the torque. And then this one with the dual motors, you get just a touch of front wheel spin, and it's pushing you and pulling you along. So very different feelings from them, but very similar accelerations. The second thing that shocked me or surprised me a little bit was just how dominant the Havoc was. This thing is just got some insane acceleration. I really tried to stress that in the review video on this bike, of just how strong this bike is. This is borderline dangerous for a store-bought e-bike. I mean, lining it up next to the Wired, and it just destroyed the Wired bike off the line. I was shocked how strong this thing really is. But even with all that strength, you know, still no match for this custom built bike, the Citizen Reign Supreme. Again, maybe someday this bike will meet its match, but that was not today. But if you're going to ask me, I want the hardest hit off the line, the fastest acceleration off the line. I mean, I can't think of a stronger bike than this Havoc X2. And this is the US version of it. There's a separate Fabulous website for the USA models. It's like fab-usa.com, I think. So this is, I don't think you can get this one in Canada. It has a little slightly different motors in it. But man, I don't know if that would affect this acceleration. I bet the Canadian one still accelerates just as good as this. But store-bought, I've never ridden a Grizzly from Aerial Rider. Maybe that one would be stronger, but man, this thing has got some serious pull off the line. That front wheel kicks in and you take off like crazy. All right, well, I hope you found that interesting or at least entertaining. If you did, do me a favor, hit subscribe. Talk to you later. Thanks.